Yep. No music. No menu music. Thus, this is what you get right here. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Where do I start with this? Hey, there is one big plus. Yep. VR compatible, if you want to call it that. Because it's Unreal Engine 5. Unreal Engine 5 has VR implementation. It's kind of baked into the engine a little bit. So there's a tool called UEVR, Unreal Engine VR, and you open that up and you can use it to inject VR into a Unreal Engine 5 game. So to give you a little bit of a look here, I got all my other things captured here. So yeah, actually we can put this here. It'll actually capture it. There it is. Okay. Sometimes I like saying, oh, I can't capture this. Anyway. Can I make it any bigger? There we go. Okay, so what this little tool does, grab it. There you go. You pick the game that you want to install here, and then let's see here, Chucky stream. Yeah, none of that's actual VR stuff. You got your settings down here. Should be more, but I think they unlock once I get it locked on. Native stereo, sync sequential, AFR, alternating, skip draw, skip tick, cap frame rate. I'm still a little unsure how it works. It just works. But anyway, you can do all kinds of stuff with this and just tune the experience how you want it. So a game that has first person, it'll look fairly decent with. So I have tried the other method. Usually when you open up a Steam-based game and you type in dash VR with the command line, or the what do they call it, the options. So you go over to the game that you want to load, and go to properties, launch options. You put VR in the launch options, should just work. Well, not in this case. Tried that, didn't work. it's not showing up as an option. I was hoping to show you this. Window. There we go. Yeah, it says launch options right here. Put dash VR, or lowercase, I believe, and things should just open. That's not the case. R should just open, but it never does. So let's go ahead and get into the game. I'm showing you this because it's such a headache to shut up to do this. Best way to do this. I wish I was kidding about this. Launch the game. I gotta see my. Okay, so what I gotta do is I gotta recapture the game here. So on. Trying to minimize everything on screen. I got so much stuff going on. Okay, play. So go ahead and launch it in pancake mode. This is what comes up. I'm going to leave that up there too, just so you can see what kind of performance I'm getting here. So there's the memory for the, I need to capture cursor. Right there's memory for this. There's my, okay, so luckily it didn't show my password. Yeah, you have to make an account. Really annoying. So here we are. Yep, they really look like that and really sound like that too. Options, audio. Output volume of the music. You should hear something. Right? Yep, I had changed this. You put in your real name and a username. Well, guess what? Your real name shows up here. So if you're wanting to stream this, your real name's going to show up on there. So if you're not comfortable showing your real name, you gotta change it and put this in there. Your username, your preferred username. That's what I ended up doing. So Midnight was my first name, Big Mechanic's my last name. The reason I have to do this stream tonight compared to waiting till like, I don't know, halfway into the year, maybe waiting for the game to get better, I don't know. All these cars are locked. You have to buy them. I have no Rennsport points. Wait, seriously, this is it. You have one Aston Martin, an Audi, another Audi, BMW, they're LMPH here. Well, guess what? Locked. Can't play with it. It's in the game, but you're gonna have to buy it. And see how it looks all splotchy and everything. Yeah. I don't know if that's like an effect that they wanted to use, or it just really does look that bad. Unreal Engine 5, folks, and I have no idea why they put a little filter over it. Ugh, that does look that bad. Yes, they really do look that bad. I'm up to 118 degrees Fahrenheit on my GPU already, and we're just in the menu here. Let's see what kind of library. Okay, nothing. This is the one car that they give you at the beginning when you sign up. Say, here's a free gift. Well, yeah, you kind of need it in order to play the game, right? BMW M4 GT3. Locked. Oh, 3 days left. You can try time trial this car for 3 days, and then you got to pay for it. Porsche, Mercedes. They got like one LMP car. Oh, wait, two. Here we go. And of course, Porsche. Porsche. Well, that's a cool looking car. Wish I could drive it. Alright, back. Let's go to options again. I want to figure there'd be something for measurements here. Unit system. Here we go. Imperial. Bar. Just so everybody can understand it. Speed units. Imperial. There we go. Save changes. Controls. I just barely have this thing running. In fact, it's not even reading my car right now. Now it's a 900-degree wheel, but it locks it to 270 because of the operating angle of the vehicle. If I were to set that to no, it still doesn't matter. Oh, wait. Let me go to 900. I hate sliders because just, yeah, I gotta get it set to 900 and it won't let me. So individually click. There we go. There we go. All right. Dead zone. Use gamepad, you can use keyboard. And there's bindings. I'm gonna have my window open. Put some cold air in here. Toggle rain lights, flash headlights, switch to previous headlights, switch to next headlights, here ambient lights, ambient light color, next ambient light color, left blinker, right blinker. So if I want to, I can set all this. Yes, breaking news. Okay. Whatever previous and next headlights are, at least have blinkers now. Flashing lights are kind of nice. If you're in a racing game and you need flashing lights to warn online players, and it's not necessarily in the menu to be able to make flashing lights, then use something like Joy to Key. You can use that to make an intermittent toggle of a button press, and it'll continuously press that button as if it were a flashing light. Okay. Not ready to go in the racing yet. Just yet. Just want to make sure I get everything ticked here. The force feedback. Feedback. You think force feedback? No, that's not what that's for. Controls, force feedback. Overall strength. Let's filter this to 10. If you set this to 0, whenever you center the wheel, you'll feel a notch in it. And a set of course has got that problem too, where it's just got that little bit of notch and just trying to find center. You'll really go click, 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 click. It's annoying. I don't like it. I do not like it. Screwed up here. Pillow back. Okay, so I'm going to leave that alone. Ready to go. Main menu. Plug in here. All right. Switch mics. Well, maybe it's not going to work. That sucks. Nothing. Damn it. All right. So, need our program. Open XR, nullify VR plugins. Okay, yes, detected it. Doesn't necessarily mean. All right, let's go ahead and inject. Detected there was an OpenXR runtime in here. Well, all right. It looks horrible. Absolutely horrible on my end. Okay. You can't see what I see. My UI is spread way far apart from itself. And the reason that is because I got to run this in compatibility mode. If I turn this off, now the UI is good. No, I'm going to show you what happens here. So I will need my controller for a second because commands are R3 and L3. Turn that off. It's capturing one eye. So I'm getting like this ghosting effect in my right eye where it wants to pan and the other one doesn't. That looks like crap. Car. Can I drive anything else? You get 3 cars to try out. What about the one I just got? Is that one? Yep. All right. Give this a try. Select. All right. Let's see here. What do you get here? You get Nürburgring. Oh, just a Grand Prix track though. That one's locked. Got to pay extra for it. ETA Rennsport official. So it's a figure 8. Daytona. Oh, Daytona open? Oh, you get that. Road Atlanta. Yeah, it's not locked. Hockenheim Ring. Get the Swiss Alps here. And that's the difference. Spa. Monza. Orchid Road. Created by a Legion of Racers. Okay, so you have I guess modders. Fans, I'm not too sure, but you know, they have put in their own modified tracks. So Arabia, Fuji's a fun one. I'll try Fuji, I guess. So there's that, and then we set practices, pit lane start. So that's like Project Cars 2. Yeah, I'm gonna ease this down a little bit, I think, because I think this game's gonna be extremely loud. Qualification and in race. Set DNF for red players, yes. Set temperature, start a new lap, no. And there's your 24 hours. Wanted to see if that would work. It does. So, guess I can't be too disappointed. Damage. These are locked. No tire blanket. Cars. Basically everything. Yeah, we can. Available cars. 3 of them. Track conditions. Start 9 o'clock. June. Can't set exact date. That's fine. Time scale. And can't change weather. So okay. It's bad. Oh man, it is so bad. Nah, actually, I'm not going to mess with that yet. I'm going to go into the game and I'm going to show you how bad the implementation is. Here we go. Here we go. See that white blinding light there? Yeah, that's in my right eye. still sounds like it's way too loud. Okay. As you can tell, there's absolutely nobody here. There. So, in order to fix that big blinding light right there, I gotta go back into my UEVR and turn on compatibility mode, extreme, which then completely fucks my UI. I really hope it shows up that bad. Yeah. See how everything's zoomed in? That's what I see. That's what I see. Fastened in. We wouldn't have a big wreck now, would we? Alright. Run over this $50 cable here. Yep. Shadow. Oh my god. It's just it's eye watering. Okay. It's not steering. So in order to fix that, we gotta turn compatibility mode on and off in game. Keep an eye on my memory usage here. Okay, turn that back off so that way I can at least see and get controls on pedals. I'll just set this back to like, what was it, 270? I don't know. Doesn't. And maybe it does. Oh man. Oh, that's right. Here we go. At least throttle and everything's working. And you can invert this. Okay, we don't want it inverted. Feedback, inverse for feedback. All right, let's try that. Oh, I don't even know if it did it. Well, okay, we have something, but now I got to go back into compatibility mode. Oh man, mess. Yep. I gotta turn it back off again every time to adjust the options, controls, force feedback, invert this again. Extreme compatibility mode again. Still way too loud. I'll get this off my leg so it doesn't fall. You notice something? So I'm just sitting here in a pit, right? And you figure, I could possibly tune the car up before I race it, right? Tweak some suspension, tires, and, just do little general things here, right? Like that's what you do here, because that's what you could do in something like, oh, I don't know, Project Cars 2. Now is it recording my microphone? It's saying it's recording my microphone. Okay. All right, so Okay, now it's yeah, it's just a real mess. Just a real mess. No logic. That's not what I clicked on. Headset microphone. Headset microphone. Okay, now it's just try that one. It sounds like it's picking up noise. I don't know why. So confusing. It wasn't working and now it's gonna work. Okay, cool. Okay. I can't even see chat. It's just buried under everything. There we go. Stream compatibility mode. Okay. I can't even change that if I wanted to. So, there's no configuring the car before you race. Unless, of course, you probably got to go into like files and do it from there. Uh, okay. Window capture. And the game just crashed. "45 minutes in, game just crashed. An Unreal process crashed. Rennsport crash reporter. Oh my god. Okay. I want you to see this dreadful fucking thing here. So this pops up every time the game crashes. And you're like, log files of submission, untitled logs comes personal information, system and user name. And I agree to be contacted via email if additional information was crashed would help fix it. Yeah, I don't want to be contacted. Please don't contact me. Okay? Okay. So, you have to close it. Close without sending. We're going to go back into the game. And because it crashed out, you have to re-inject the game to be able to run it back in VR. It doesn't do it automatically. Alright. Give me a second, guys. Capture game, and it's not wanting to recapture. There it is. My God. I'm not trying to make it to look this bad or implement this bad. This is just how the game runs. And all I want to do is just see some audio here. Just be like, okay, I'll make sure my mic's working. We'll make sure it's capturing. Now, blowing out everybody's speakers. All right. Get back into VR. All right. Nothing. Yeah, you need that on. Oh, it's so bad. Look at that how glitchy that is. Oh man. That's not the car I had before. Fuji. I can't see, and yes, it's really that buggy right now. Oh, man. And I just crashed. And I just crashed. Yeah, buggy mess. Buggy mess. Okay, but 8 more minutes. We're gonna get a race in. Well, I haven't even drove yet. It's that bad. Just VR implementation. Inject. Also, the game's a real ram hog, and it just crashed again. Okay, so while it's loading, don't do anything. It will lock your cursor. Inject. Now we have a big problem. Got a big problem. I can't even get back into the game now. Turn that off. Stream compatibility mode off. That way at least it might do something. All right. Some shit going on the screen. I can't see. Screen status here. Okay, that's better, I think. I don't know. I can't tell. All right, get this off my leg. Let's go racing. Feels okay. I guess that's it. That's not showing up on screen now. That's great. Oh my god. Okay. Turn that off and then turn this back on. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, let me close and close. I'm not purposely trying to make the game look bad. It just is that bad. Shift again. Don't have compatibility mode on, so and I'm gonna leave I'm just messing around in UVVR here to see whether or not I can get this game to even look halfway decent. At least to me. I don't even know what it looks like on screen. And it is such a pain to fight with. Gotta run this program on the outside. Crash already? What happens if I just disable this? Okay. Do this again. Well, tell you what. Since it doesn't really matter, you might as well just go through time trial. Pick the car that you're forced to drive. Like ghost car. Okay, well, I guess that's it. You get to have a ghost to race against. So that's kind of nice. Alright, big blinding light. My right eye is nothing but white. Okay, so I need to have split screen on. I gotta have both those active, or the game will just flat crash. It will just crash right out. So, great programming. Look, that looks halfway decent. Single player, time trial. Start. Split screen, extreme. Oh, well, gee. It's got that going for it. I don't even know what the tires are doing. I can't hear them. Now, in any other racing game, I would have blown the engine doing that. Still monitoring other things here. Like 98% memory usage. 98%. CPU is up to 83%. Yep, 98% of my memory is being allocated toward this game. Let me give this a good look here. Processes. Yep, 40% of the computer's resources are going towards this game. %40. God. My VRAM's about capped out, 11,000. You guys get to see it in real time. Look at that. RAM, 32,000. You might as well say all of my memory has gone to this game. What's left? You know, I got other programs I got to run. I got to run Streamlabs. Not even Starfield ran this bad. Chat up, but my other program, let's go on this handset here, which probably, there we go. I'm gonna wake it back up. We'll just set it down so I can still read chat on my handsets. I'd hate to see how this game looks on Steam Link. Feels okay. Still has that little notch in the middle. It's not a dead zone, it's just where the force feedback just kind of clicks. You know, on direct drive you might not feel that, but The mirrors are absolutely useless. Even the rear view camera is useless. Of course. I haven't even shown you guys how cluttered this screen was before I cleared it up. I'm half afraid to touch it because I know how this game is. It's like, oh, you messed with something. Okay, so first things first. This off. Should just. Okay, good. All right. Manual engine starter. Well, I wanted to read what that said. Use a key button to start the engine manual. Here we start. Oh, okay, manual. Activate assistance to lifting and throttle with changing gears. H pattern gearbox. Okay, so they're getting that. Roll. And what's that like? Can't adjust it by percentage, so that's nice. Being sarcastic, that's horrible. Stability control. Automatic headlights. Telemetry. Telemetry. Okay, replays. Display. Quality. Epic. We got epic controls. HUD layout. Oh boy. Well, you're just gonna have to deal with the blinding light. Gotta readjust again because I'm in the head restraint. Okay. I guess I'm still alive. Hell, I can't tell. Well, anyway, I changed the HUD layout a little bit. I don't know if I got caught on stream. Oh my god, it's just horrible. An hour and 30 minutes in. Okay. And every time that you put your headset back on, you get to recenter it because you're facing the wrong direction. And does it again. Mm-mm-mm. Mind you, any of the information I see on screen right now, I can't see. What's that look like? Like shit. I'm just gonna leave that up, or just, you know, it is useless data in VR. You can't see it. Sounds good. Let's see about animations here. To be perfectly honest, this game just makes me miss Project Cars 2 even more. I got a hankering to pop it in. Finally got it to work with Steam VR a little bit, so I didn't try to go and run to the Oculus VR. That way I can have chat up, so I can read chat and race at the same time. But even it's resource heavy. Doesn't matter, I've already failed this lap, so yeah, give me another penalty. Alright, now, one thing I do want to do, I'll try. There we go. See if this makes it look any better. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Grass looks good. That's important. I don't know what that noise was. I don't even know what that noise was. It's out of my view, so I can't tell. Could it be my tires? Could I need some tires maybe? I mean, seriously, it's just a pair of guys that run NASCAR. What about IndyCar? What? How about pit strategies? You got those? Barely hear the tires doing anything. Pretty sure my wrists don't have to do that, but I'm sure I gotta adjust gear ratios so I can, you know, configure this car for the track that I'm on, but you know, you don't have to actually do that. It's fine. It's when it comes to race cars, you don't really have to configure them for the track. They're just automatically set for it. You could put like ice tires on the car, and it will just handle like it's got slicks. You don't have to adjust suspension. You don't have to do any of that. It just automatically knows. There's a penalty. Gotta have a penalty. Yeah, can't power through it. Wheel spin. Okay. Wow. Okay, so there's a stall, right? Oh. You hear that horrible noise? That's stroke cut teeth, but no. It's like there's a brake pedal and that's it. Alright, damage model. Oh, there's an engine in there. Okay. Be nice to know what buttons to push to be able to get to the camera here. Nothing's configured for wheels, so nothing there. Go back in here and turn compatibility mode off again. And let it crash. Yeah, I think I'm done. I think I'm done. I think I'm cooked. I just wanted to see the damage model, and yeah, my god. as you can tell, it is an utter mess. Wow. It's been what, out since last year, and it's still a buggy mess. Just a VR implementation alone. And let me see my memory. Oh my god, my memory is still full. 95% processes. Let's go see if it's still loaded in. Nope. My big guess? I'm gonna watch something here. Alright, so I'm gonna capture the task manager. Alright, so let's get rid of VR. Close that, see what it does. Okay, memory went down a little bit. Okay, 90%. By in the web helper, which is all that you have to have that up. Just 10% of memory resources going straight to that. Watch this. OVR server. This is for the link cable right here. Rest of Streamlabs. Oh, wow. Yeah. Resource intensive. I'll give it that. Holy crap. So, yeah. That's the current state of affairs of Rennsport. Automobilista 2 has VR support. I might try it. But at the end of the day, I probably will just default right back to Project Cars 2. I haven't streamed a whole lot of it because my previous computer couldn't really handle streaming, but I've been playing an awful lot of it and haven't really been streaming it. I've been playing it late at night, like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, practicing and just in general kind of doing some troubleshooting and making sure it is going to be streamable. It's the only game I know of that supports LMP 900 cars, modern LMPs. It's got Group C. It's got all that mixed in, plus the vintage Le Mans track. So that is just embarrassing. It looked like crap, played like poop. That was bad. And a limited selection of cars that Seriously, they're locked out. We'll go back into the game without without VR. We'll see. We'll show you what their big idea is. They worked hard. All right. Store. All right, here we go. You get that car, and you get that car too. Car purchase credit for $20. You get that plus Porsche plus. Oh no no no! I'm sorry. This car here you get with platinum, plus an additional car, plus a livery for this car. These are not two new cars. No, that's just liveries. That's just yeah, just to make it look good. Buy currency, yes. There you go. 9999 for 10,000 of their little whatever these Rennsport things are. In-game currency. Buy cars. Yep. Every one of these is behind a paywall. Very, very limited amount of cars. I don't even care about liveries. I mean, you know, whatever. It is what it is. Most people want to actually make their own. But yeah, this is ridiculous. Founders pack. There's no reason to buy the founders pack. There's the currency you need to buy. I don't know what it is about these. Oh, this bonus. Get this bonus here. Could you actually buy every car that's available right now? This is ridiculous. As hey, the storefront works, and that's the important part. As long as the storefront, I was worried. That the game would be mediocre. But the storefront working, that fit. Oh my god, that just solves all the problems. Oh my god, 10 out of 10. As long as the storefront works. What is this new window? What does it do? Oh my god, it goes through fucking Steam. Fuck no. Fuck no. No. Something went wrong. Okay. Well, I just wanted to see what happened. So yeah, it doesn't go through like their website or anything like that. It just goes straight through Steam. So Steam's the one processing everything. Could that be a good thing? I don't know, because if Steam has a sale, How bad is how egregious is this? I want to know. I want to know how egregious this is. Let's go to Steam. Damn it. Did not want that popping up. I don't know why that came up. I just wanted to read it from here. I figured it'd pop up in a window, but no, it pops up in fucking game. Okay, so get rid of this. Steam, stop. Steam. Library. Got a Rennsport, which is buried in here somewhere. Store page. Mixed, because of course it is. Access. Nothing here. Okay. Early access game. Ultimate simulation racing experience. Farmer community of racing enthusiasts development process and it's crucial in achieving this goal by releasing open beta on Steam. We're inviting you, our fellow racers, to join us in an exciting journey with fine-tuning every aspect of our racing simulator. You guys got a lot of work to do. And it starts with the storefront. Look at the specs. 10700K, 16 gigs, 3070 Ti. This needs to be knocked down a little bit, I would say. There's a bigger community to give big feedback instead of blasting game. I think it has a lot of room for improvement. Yeah, it does. Initial log wasn't annoying. The cursor didn't work in game. Basic kills for floaty. Compared to Assetto Corsa Evo, Le Mans Ultimate. Yeah, another game I'll have to get is Assetto Corsa Evo. Group tire model, fixed contest sessions, and paywall. Even if something in the store is not working for me, this game is a complete joke. The odds of me actually buying this crap is not even very good. Now you're gonna be doubts to do yourself a favor and stay away. Yep. As soon as you start doing storefronts, I mean, Project Cars 2, it had storefronts, but Not this bad. Where's my... Oh my god. Get rid of that. Yeah, I got a lot of shit in here. A lot of games. Go to its store page. Now I can't really do anything. Can't tell you what the packs are unless... What's this? It's probably like the last thing that they did. Full game plus season pass. This game came out in 2017 and it still looks great. And actually doesn't require a supercomputer to run it. I mean, this game still looks great. This is straight from Project Cars 2. You don't have to have a supercomputer in order to make a good looking game. Radeon RX 480, NVIDIA GTX 1080. I was running with a 1050 Ti. Half the hard drive space, 6700K minimum, i5 3450. And then they just knock it off. It's got weather, seasons, it literally seasons. Oh, okay. Oh, but the reflections aren't realistic. It doesn't matter. So that's that. Seriously, games like Gran Turismo 4 are still playable. People still enjoy them. Doesn't matter how old the racing game is. If the racing game is good, people are gonna keep going back to it. You don't have to keep releasing new and new and new. If you have the perfect engine and you need to just tweak it a little bit, maybe add a few features here and there, that's what you do. American Truck Simulator has the right idea. It would suck that everybody gets all these map packs for American Truck Simulator and then they release American Truck Simulator 2. That. Now what are you going to do? Well, now you got to buy everything again. But this time it's enhanced. Completely different engine. Just better. All around. No, it's a ripoff. The storefronts are ripoffs. I'm disappointed now whether they're not going to do an Easter. I don't think it really matters. I don't think it matters. Because if you tell them what to change, what to fix, if you say it's your storefront, tell them it's your storefront. You can't buy car packs on sale. I can buy map packs. Hell, American Truck Simulator, again. Entire map pack for sale. It was like a Christmas sale. It was like, wow, all the maps available right now for like $15. I'll have to look through. I'll see how much I paid. But it was every single map up to that point available, except for like 1 or 2 states that were just released. And it's going to happen again. Buy the stuff in packs when it's on sale. Are they going to knock them on sale? Well, they really have no obligation to. They'll just say, this is the best value. They put the stuff on their own online storefronts, so they never go on sale. You have to pay full price and say, this is the best value. I don't think I paid like full price for the car packs for Project Cars 2. I think those were on sale. The entire game was on sale. And then you get deluxe, and then you get, all these additional things. It's like, yeah, knock the game on sale and then throw some packs in there. Say, this is the deluxe version. This has everything. But if you're going to do it where you got your own little currency, yay, pay it $100. Do I get every car? No, because currency. Because they're going to keep adding more and more cars, and then it's going to be $100, $200, $300. iRacing, $2,200. You're just putting yourself up to that same market mentality that, what's some new space games coming out with? Oh, if you spent $10,000, you get access to a whole new storefront. Because you really helped us out. Yeah, I guess you're pretty reliant on your customers, aren't you? But like that's what they're wanting. They're wanting that one fan that can pay the $10,000 versus millions of people willing to buy the game. Gran Turismo, the first one ever, sold over 10 million copies. You know how much DLC came with that game? Do you know how much DLC came with Gran Turismo? 0. It was lacking cars and tracks. Yeah, very limited. Top selling game ever. Did they need that one fan with $10,000? No. You know what they did have? 10.5 million fans. And if 10.5 million fans paid $1 each, that's $10.5 million you just made. I'm sure the game didn't sell for $10.5 million. I think it sold for even more than that. Stop with the storefronts. You guys ruined Crash Team Racing with the storefront. In fact, you ruined it in so much that I don't think that game's ever going to come onto Steam or anywhere, because you guys got a storefront now. What are you going to do? Run it through Steam? You can't do that. So now you got to make a whole new client. It's not coming. Even if it's got crossplay, well, guess what? We're not going to allow PC players to enjoy this game. We're going to allow PlayStation exclusives, which is weird because PlayStation's starting to put their exclusives on Steam. Oh, before I forget, yeah, apparently Rennsport's coming to console. In that state. And I don't even know how they're going to implement that, because console players, do they really want to have to deal with buying cars? Do they really want to? I'm talking like like you spending money, your own money, giving it to them to buy a car in game. You don't win money. And there's a lot of mobile games where you win coins and stuff like that, and you can buy cars and content like that. Nope. Gran Turismo, another example. Yeah, I mean, imagine Gran Turismo. Okay, if you pay $1,000, you can get 1,000 credits. Conversion rate of 1 to 1. Just terrible. Just terrible state of affairs, especially in the racing world where, well, Assetto Corsa Evo might be your next best bet. It's going to probably nullify the original Assetto Corsa, but it's not like the original Assetto Corsa was really built with any sort of competence in mind. Really, it's got a launcher, and then it launches in another window, and then you got to capture that window. It's a pain in the ass. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe. You don't even have to like this video. I wouldn't even like this video. I wouldn't like. No. You're like, this game sucks. Thumbs down. Click the notification bell at least. Share it with all your friends. Let them know. VR implementation. All you have to do is type this in. It goes right to VR. It's not the case. Oh, man. Yeah, let's see how my computer's running right now. 40% memory. Oh my god. Anyway. So I want to go back into Zelda. Do I want to go back to Zelda? I want to play another racing game, but I think I'm going to give it a little bit of space between racing games here. I want to get back into Project Cars 2. I want to actually do some races in that game. I want to make some of my own customs, and I'm going to have some fun, at least. I mean, torture is going to be, maybe it's going to be 2-hour drive, 4-hour drive. 2 hours, I can do that. I can do 2 hours. Definitely. I think that'd be kind of fun. 2-hour race. And then maybe a 4-hour race. We got practice and qualification. You got to practice and qualify. So, yeah, I'm going to be in this chair for a little while. Hence the padding. Got me a round pillow and even a back pillow back here. This one. Yep, my grandma made this. I'm not sitting on it. I'm actually just kind of like putting it behind my back. That way there's some padding back there. Oh. And I think the simulation aspect is when we change drivers, then we can adjust our back pad and hop back into the car again, and there you go. Love that game. No nickel and diming, and I had Nürburgring. I know they include Nürburgring in with the game. Everything. All right. So, signing off for now. See you guys real soon.